how to make cool visual effect for any emblem or logos so that you can use them in your videos for your watermark or just personal brand videos or ad videos. As you can see, it is loopable, so you can use it over and over again naturally. So today I'm going to show you super easy way how to make these videos, and then super duper easy way how to make these logo videos. Like I always say, all the prompts are in the link in description on my webpage. Alright, let's get right into it. Okay, super easy way. First, let's go into ChatGPT to create image. Let's bring our image that we want to use, and I literally typed in this prompt for my logo that I use on my videos. Hit generate, and this is what I got. But I'm going to leave several other prompts that you can use or make reference to on the webpage, so you can use them and make a little bit of twist so that you can suit it in your taste, in the style that you wanted it to be. Alright, you download the image. Now you open Canva, drop down the image that you've just downloaded, and we're gonna press the file and then open editor. You want to reduce the size of the image and then click the background and click the color palette, and then you want to turn the color into really high bright green color. And then what you want to do is you want to make this logo size just a little bit smaller, because when we are creating a VFX over this logo, you don't want the VFX to go out of the frame, so you want to kind of give it a little bit of space so that the fire or electricity or whatever the VFX you want to put it into does not go out of the frame. So now let's go to Grok, which is not free at the moment, and press Imagine, and you can see the beta agent version. Press the agent, drop down your image there anywhere you want, and then we are going to type in this prompt right here. I failed several times, as you can see, and then made a little bit of tweaks. At the end I got the right video that I wanted. I'm gonna leave that prompt on my webpage so you can just copy and paste that. But of course, all the AIs are not perfect. You gotta wing it, run it over several times. It does not come out perfectly in one shot. Anyways, now we got a pretty cool looping emblem VFX video with green chroma key. Now what we want to do is take this video, download it, and move it to CapCut. Okay, so in CapCut, let's drop down any videos so we can see how the logo works. Now let's drop down the logo over the layer of the formal video. Now what we want to do is remove background, go to chroma key, and just press down onto any green part that you see. Now we're gonna have these fire cracking, but let's make this intensity adjusted a little bit so that we don't see that green, but then there is still some green left even though we were trying to get it right. Go down and use the clean up edge tool, put the intensity about 40 and the clean up edge about 40 as well. Then you're gonna get this clean fire VFX. Now we're gonna paste this video over and over so that it loops infinitely. As you can see, now you made a looping video which loops forever for your video watermark or brand logo or video ads whatsoever. Super easy, simple. Now I'm going to show you the super duper easy version. Go to OpenArt, press image, and we're going to create image using image variations using GPT image version 2. You can also use Nano Banana 2. As you can see, the logos come out in a different style, so whatever suits you is fine. Now we're going to put the same prompt and the image, and we're going to hit generate. But this time let's give it a little bit of twist. So I wanted to make it into kind of like a Japanese anime style, so let's do that. Change the prompt a little bit, so you can also manage the prompt any way you want. Make modifications just like I do and make your own style. The VFX doesn't have to be fire. It could be electricity, it could be water, whatever. The character in the logo can move, dance, whatever you want. You're gonna get cool VFX emblem logo videos just for yourself. Obviously we download it, but for safety we're gonna go to Canva one more time and do the same thing over again. Resize it just a little bit so that when we create the VFX video, the VFX has plenty of space to move around, not go over outside of the video frame. Alright, now save it. Now come back to OpenArt. Let's press video button, and here we got all sorts of AI tools that we can use. Kling, Grok, VO3, Wan, Cdance, whatever you like. Let's try Kling this time because it has starting frame and ending frame. So Grok doesn't have starting and ending frame, so it's a little bit of pain in the ass, so you gotta describe all that in the prompt. But Kling, we got a starting frame and ending frame. Just put those two same pictures in the starting frame and ending frame, and it naturally just starts and ends at the starting frame anyway. So let's generate. Okay, not bad. Let's just move on with this one right now. Same thing, put it in the CapCut over the layer of the formal video that you want to use. Let's put it on top of that. And then same, remove the background, go to chroma key, press the green button. Unfortunately, I made a little bit of mistake here because the logo itself has some green in it and the chroma key is green. So it's going to have a little bit of problems. So when you are making your logo, be careful for that. If you have green in your logo, try to use different color chroma key. Adjust the intensity and clean edge numbers, and we're all set. Okay.
Thank you for watching David's AI Mastery.